So around the studio here, when you ask about most anticipated movies of the year, movies like Oppenheimer will get mentioned. Movies like Denis Villeneuve's Dune 2 will come up, some big profile stuff. But if you ask Ray, sitting back there, about what his number one most anticipated movie of the year is, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, baby.
Yeah, baby. Clear out August for these boys right here.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
Of August for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. And now we have our opening weekend box office projections.
I haven't heard these yet.
That's right. You haven't heard
live. I mean, not live, but.
So now before we talk about what those opening weekend projections are for this movie, which is opening on August 2nd, let's put it into historical context, shall we? No. Let's look at what the last 4 theatrically released Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies have done at the box office. So we got look at the second one down there, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the live action one that was produced by Michael Bay. I actually like this movie.
I love that.
I had a really good time with this movie. Yep. Had made a really good $65 million opening weekend, made $485 million overall. Unfortunately, the second one, the sequel to that, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, dropped by almost half. It made $35 million opening weekend and only $245 million overall. Then you go back to the animated TMNT movie in 2007, which didn't do great. I mean, $24 million opening weekend, $95 million overall. And then you got to go all the way back to 1993 to the live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, which really didn't do well. $12 million.
Worst movie ever.
$42 million. So,
well, I saw the first 2 of those.
Is this new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem faring? Well, according to Box Office Pro, the 3-day opening weekend range is $27 million to $36 million.
Oh.
That's their opening weekend range. And they're guesstimating a domestic overall total, not worldwide, just domestic overall total of around $100 and something million, which then, depending how it does overseas, that could be okay or not. Now, Ray, as the guy in this office who's most excited for Mutant Mayhem, is that around where you thought it would be? Is it higher than you thought it would be? Is it lower than you were hoping it would be? What do you think?
I know a big thing around here is the box office, and of course, that's what makes the movies, right? But for me, I don't know. I didn't have any number because I don't know about this franchise in terms of what people still think about it. I love it.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a number. My main thing with this movie is if I like it, then I don't care if you guys don't spend your money or not to watch it. As long as I like it and I have my little thing, then. But I do wish this movie is good, and I wish everyone go sees it if it's good. You know.
I'll be honest with you. I was expecting higher.
I was too.
Because, while I am not a fan of the skateboard riding, cowabunga, pizza eating turtles, which are just hollow, inferior versions of the original black and white Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, you want the ruthless.
But even I had to admit, there's a charm to these trailers. There's a humans got to go. There is a charm to these trailers. And even though they have not made me excited to see them, I'm curious. Well, I really thought they would get a lot more people excited about seeing. I thought this would be like 45 or 50 million opening.
Wow, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Right?
I said 45 would have been a great number for me to hear.
I mean, that is closer to the 5-day, right? The 5-day projection.
Yeah, of course, 5 days aren't really.
And I know that doesn't count.
Yeah, that doesn't count. But I mean, I was expecting that opening weekend to be around 45 to 50. And by the way, we are still a number of weeks away.
Yeah.
They could put out a great new push for the marketing campaign, and then that's just the start. I mean, if word of mouth is good, I mean, Seth Rogen is one of the producers on this. And of course, his other movie that he's produced, Joyride, is the best movie, like best comedy in a decade, I think. I think Joyride, straight up, I didn't mean to turn this video into a Joyride promo, but
well, you did.
We do it.
Joyride is the best comedy of the last decade. So go see it. Yeah. Also produced by Seth Rogen, who's producing this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. So who knows? Maybe it could get some legs.
Double feature with Joyride and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Not a lot of kids you can do a double feature with Joyride on.
I will say though, the excitement that I had surrounding Across the Spider-Verse and its animation, and I see this animation, I'm going to see this. Yeah. And I wasn't before because I had a good time in the theater with animation. And now I'm like, okay, this might be a good time too. It might not be as good, but I think I'm going to have a good time. So that might trigger some people to give this animation a chance.
You know what I was not able to find? Now, granted, I didn't spend a day looking for it, but I spent about 15 minutes looking around. I couldn't find a production budget for this movie. I don't know how much it cost to make this movie because, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny made $60 million opening weekend, but that's considered disastrous because the movie cost nearly $300 million to make. I don't know if they spent $200 million to make this movie. I don't know if they spent $70 million. I just don't know at this point.
Also, the only other thing that scares me is and I love Nickelodeon, but
Right.
a lot of the Nickelodeon TMNT series, I never caught on to them, and I wanted to. I gave a lot of them a chance. I hope this brings back my love for the Turtles because I've been away for a long
But
time.
you loved the trailers, right? Like you've really liked what you've seen.
Yeah. And plus the live action ones were good. I thought the TMNT from 2007 was good, but no one watched it. I watched it at home. I didn't go to the theaters. As soon as it became available, I watched it. So I'm hoping for a good restart, a good kick. Because if this is good, I would love to see a sequel. I wouldn't want a sequel.
Well, then you should start caring about the box office.
Yeah, that's
because
what I'm
that's what's
saying.
going to determine
Yeah,
if it
I
gets
know,
a sequel
I
or
know.
not, right?
Yeah.
We want to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. From the gas pump to the grocery store, your utility bills and favorite streaming services, inflation is everywhere. Seriously, make it stop. Thankfully, there's one company out there that's giving you a much-needed break. It's Mint Mobile. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know that ever since I switched to Mint Mobile, I've been saving almost 70% a month over my old phone plan. For people looking for extra savings this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All of their plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea.
All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The opening weekend projections for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem is anywhere between $27 and $36 million. That is a little low, but maybe that's just a good starting point. Are you excited to see this movie? Have you ever been a fan of the Turtles? Maybe you are now, maybe you're not. Have the trailers done anything to amp up your enthusiasm for it? Do you at least like the animation style we're seeing out of it here? Whatever you guys think about this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks for checking out our video. Make sure you do all the standard stuff. Subscribe to the channel, click the thumbs up button, leave a comment down below. But remember, we do a daily show as well that you can find on your favorite podcasting app of choice. The John Campea Show podcast. Find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice.